Mary woke up to the sound of birds chirping outside her window. She stretched her arms and let out a deep sigh. It was a new day, and she was determined to make the most of it. As she got out of bed and walked to the window, she looked outside and saw the sun rising slowly over the horizon. The sky was painted in a beautiful shade of orange, and the clouds looked like they were on fire. She smiled and took a deep breath of fresh air. After getting dressed, she made her way to her coffee shop, which she had started a few years ago with her savings to support her family. When she arrived at the coffee shop, she saw that everything was in order. Her two best friends, Sarah and Emily, were already there, getting ready to start the day. They had been her friends since childhood, and they had all shared a dream of working in the medical field. While Mary pursued her coffee shop, Sarah and Emily became nurses. As they sipped their morning coffee, they talked about their lives, and Mary shared her dream of becoming a surgeon. But she was worried about the financial burden that came with it. Sarah and Emily encouraged her to pursue her dream and assured her that they would be there to support her every step of the way. Just then, the door to the coffee shop opened and 3 men walked in. They were all tall, handsome, and well-dressed. One of them caught Mary's eye. He had a friendly smile, and his eyes sparkled when he looked at her. The man who had caught Mary's eye was Alex, a neurologist who worked at a hospital in the city. He had come to the coffee shop with his friends, who were also doctors. As they ordered their coffee, Alex couldn't help but steal glances at Mary. Mary was taken aback by how handsome Alex was, but she tried to keep her cool. She greeted them warmly and took their orders as she handed Alex his coffee. Their hands touched, and she felt a spark of electricity run through her. She blushed and looked away, but Alex noticed and smiled to himself. Over the next few days, Alex and his friends started coming to the coffee shop more often. Mary enjoyed their company and looked forward to seeing Alex. One day, as they were leaving the coffee shop, Alex asked Mary if she would like to go out for dinner with him. She was surprised but also thrilled she agreed, and they made plans for the following weekend. On the night of their date, Alex picked up Mary in his car. He had planned a surprise for her, and she had no idea where they were going. As they drove out of the city, Mary looked out the window and saw that they were heading towards the countryside. After a while, they arrived at a beautiful cottage in the middle of a forest. Alex led her inside, and Mary was stunned by how beautiful it was. There were candles everywhere, and the smell of fresh flowers filled the air. Soft music played in the background, and there was a table set for 2 with a delicious-looking meal. As they sat down to eat, they opened up about their lives and what they wanted to do next. Mary told Alex about her dream of becoming a surgeon. Alex encouraged her to pursue her passion. Then Alex told Mary about his struggles with his dream of becoming a neurologist. Alex told Mary that he had to work multiple jobs to pay for his education, and he was determined to live his dream. Mary listened intently, amazed by Alex's resilience and passion for his work. As they talked, she realized that he was not just a charming doctor, but also an incredible person. The next few weeks flew, and Mary found herself falling harder for Alex. With each passing day, they went on long walks and spent hours talking over coffee. Mary couldn't help but feel that Alex was the missing piece in her life. Mary was determined to make her dream a reality, no matter how difficult it was. She knew that medical school would be expensive, and that she would have to work hard to earn enough money to pay for it. She started by taking on extra shifts at her coffee shop, waking up early and staying up late to ensure that she could save as much money as possible. Alex, who had become an important part of her life, was always there to support her whenever she needed it. He would often take her out to dinner or buy her little gifts to keep her spirits up, and he helped her to stay motivated by reminding her of how much she had accomplished so far. Despite the challenges, Mary was able to enroll in medical school, where she excelled in her studies. Her 2 best friends also helped her a lot. They often went to her coffee shop to help her with her work. Finally, after years of hard work and dedication, Mary graduated from medical school with flying colors. She was offered a job at a prestigious hospital where she would have the opportunity to work alongside some of the most talented doctors in the country. The news brought tears to her eyes, and she felt like all her hard work had finally paid off. She was excited to start this new chapter in her life, and to continue working towards her dream of becoming a surgeon. One day, Mary was at her house, enjoying the aroma of freshly brewed coffee and the peaceful atmosphere. As she was lost in her thoughts, she heard a knock on the door. She wondered who it could be since she didn't expect anyone to visit her. When she opened the door, Mary was surprised to see Alex standing there, holding a bouquet and a beautiful ring. Her heart skipped a beat as she realized what was happening. Alex got down on one knee and took her hand. "Mary, I love you more than anything in this world. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you be my wife?" he asked. Mary was in shock and felt tears in her eyes. She couldn't believe that Alex was finally asking her to marry him. She said yes without hesitation, and they hugged each other, feeling the warmth of love in their hearts. The couple spent the rest of the day celebrating their engagement, talking about their plans, and enjoying each other's company. They knew that their love was pure and strong, and they were ready to face whatever challenges life might throw their way. Months later, Mary and Alex got married in a beautiful ceremony surrounded by their loved ones. It was a day they would never forget, filled with laughter, joy, and happiness. From that day on, she was living the life she had always dreamed of, with the man she loved by her side. As they stood on the balcony of their new home, watching the sunset, Mary reflected on the journey that had brought her here. She knew that she could never have achieved everything she had without Alex's love and support.